Every morning, Marty waits until we get up. And when we get up, he's sitting there waiting for us in the bathtub, eagerly awaiting for us to turn on the water. And as soon as we turn it on, this is what happens. He immediately starts drinking the water and playing in it. Are you having fun, Pookie? Martin. Hi, honeys. My name is Michelle Eskelin. Welcome to another installment of Sunny Sunday. It's Friday. We don't gotta go to work tomorrow. And we ain't got ish to do. Well, actually, we got lots of stuff to do. It'll be a jam-packed weekend of packing. More packing. Yeah. I'm one of those people I would rather spend multiple weekends packing and organizing and getting rid of things than waiting till the last minute. Because I did that on my last move and I ended up keeping a lot of crap I didn't really want. This is my mug for the day. The one that I got at Amelia Island gosh, it's almost a month ago. How does time go by so fast? It's so weird to me when time is, like, in the moment, it feels like it moves very slow, but when you look back, boom, it's gone. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm having one of those moments where the first day of summer just happened, and I cannot wait for fall and winter. I can't wait for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I'm so excited. Of course, part of my excitement is I'm going to be in an area that actually appears to have seasons. I'm actually going to have to get sweaters. And what if it's like it was last year? What if it snows this year in Vegas in the winter? I can't wait. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I'm ready to get out there. And I'm excited about the holidays too, because I get to be near my family again, finally. I moved away in 2005, so it's been 14 years since I've lived near my family. Now the fun part will be trying to figure out how to see everybody on each of the holidays. But that's a good problem to have. I haven't been able to wear fall and winter clothes in years. I don't have any of it anymore. I'm sure Brad's in the other room grunting right now thinking, oh great, she's going to spend more money on clothes. Yeah, yes I am. But I'm also going to be spending more money on clothes for him. I was curious, if I did Stitch Fix for Brad, would you want to see it? Let me know. Speaking of Brad, I went to, he was needing some boxers and socks, and I went to Target and I got the Goodfellas boxers and Goodfellas socks. And he is raving about how well made both of them are and how comfortable they are. And they were, I think, $1 or $2 cheaper than the name brand, Fruit of the Loom and Hanes and all that. If you're a guy and you're watching, or if you're a girl that wears boxers, or if you want to buy boxers for your husband or whatever, try the Goodfellas ones. They're really soft and they're made really well. He's really comfortable. He keeps talking about how he wishes he had tried them sooner. Now, I don't know if he could have tried them sooner because I think they just came out. But Target, thank you. I'm kind of in love with you right now. Not that I haven't always been, but dang, you're really stepping it up, Target. You've got the new hand soap I like. Brad's loving his new boxers and socks. I'm obsessed with Ouden bras. What are you doing to me, Target? You are stepping it up and I am loving it. Now if you could just get a really good plus size brand going. Like a boho plus size 16 to 30 in the store. Not this online stuff. We want to be able to try it on. Morning. It is, well actually it's Saturday afternoon. I slept in and then I went and took another nap. So Saturday afternoon now. What, Marty? You want to be in the video? Come here. Come say hi. Say hello. His heart's beating all fast. He's like, I don't want to be directly on the screen. Oh, sure, you're in every unboxing I do. So this is one of those days. There's a storm outside. There's thunder. The dogs upstairs are barking. The people behind us are arguing. The people on the other side of us are going somewhere in Uber, and so it's just loud all over. Part of the fun of apartment living. We were going to empty out our storage unit this weekend, but when we called to give notice, they told us that we have until the 10th to get out, and we would rather do it next weekend. With it being a holiday weekend, we actually have a 4-day weekend. So it'd be a lot easier to just not worry about work and just go down there and get it done. So that'll actually be next weekend now. Here's my mug for today. When we woke up, I told Brad I was really in the mood for Dunkin' Donuts, and it was kind of funny actually. He encountered somebody who was in training. He ordered a hazelnut iced coffee for me, and it ended up being a plain original blend iced coffee, which, I mean, it's fine. It's still good. It's Dunkin' Donuts. And then he ordered, what I wanted was a egg and sausage bagel, and they gave him an egg and sausage croissant, which is fine. I mean, it was still good, but yeah. So thank God I am a little bit more patient now that I've been working on my patience. The old me would have flipped out and gotten pissed off, but I was fine with it. I rolled with it. I ate it. I enjoyed it. Life went on. And I'm really proud. It's those little things that I notice that are different now, which is pretty exciting. Since it's one of those days where there's a storm outside and it's the weekend and I'm out of boxes, I'm just kind of chilling out. It's just one of those days. I don't think I'll be brushing my hair today. I did brush my teeth, so I'm good there. But that's about all I'll be doing today. No makeup, no brushing my hair. Just threw it up in one of these clips and I'm good to go. I've got a sports bra on and pajamas. And, well, this was actually originally not a pajama top, but it is now. We've been slowly going through things from storage, and it's just kind of taking a while. That's why we're just going to devote our entire weekend to it next week. But so far, we have come across some things that I thought you guys might enjoy seeing. This is my favorite thing ever. So here's the cover of it. So when Brad was in the Marine Corps, he was doing a tour in Afghanistan in February of 2002. This was his Valentine he got. And I think it's his favorite Valentine ever. The one Valentine that he got from someone he never met. This is one of those things where they have kids make a card and send them to the troops. So here's the inside. Isn't this cute? And here's the back. So this was from a school in Chicago. A 14-year-old made it. It was Walt Disney Magnet School in Chicago, Illinois. Isn't that just the cutest thing? And he's kept it all these years. It meant that much to him. And he even said that there was days that were really, really hard to get through being over there. I can't even imagine. And he said this is one of the things that really helped get him through it. So if you have kids or you're a teacher and you're thinking about making things like these for the troops, please go ahead and do it, and definitely send it in, because they actually do get these things. And that was 2002, so geez, it's 17 years later, he still has it. I love this. This is another thing of Brad's that we came across. I just thought it was cute. The Big Show, and he signed it. It says Brad, Big Show WWE 2006. This isn't Brad's, this is mine. I love these. I loved this book as a kid. Look at, it's got the map in it with all the different parts of the Cabbage Patch. And then when I was a kid, I think I had this whole thing memorized, but it was, the copyright's 1984. There's a little baby in there. Now, I actually had a Cabbage Patch Kid that looked just like this. His name was Harvey. Then I had a preemie, too, named Carissa. And I had a Cabbage Patch that looked like this, and I named him after my boyfriend when I was a little kid, so I named him Jelani. A elementary school boyfriend, anyway. Oh, look, the stork. And the Cabbage Patch Kids sleeping in the Cabbage Patch. Anyway, I just thought you guys would get a kick out of that. And look, on the back, I don't even remember that, I guess so, but they had multiple different books that came out back then. I know I had a record, and I also had a Christmas record for Cabbage Patch. And I really loved both of them. That was actually what got me, when I was a little kid, sitting in my room, listening to records. That was what originally sparked my interest in one day being a voice actress. And I still want to be one. It'll happen one day, right? 1979. It says the price was $5.95. For Pogo's Will Be What That Was by Walt Kelly. So it's a bunch of comics. And I'm the jerk who has no idea who this is, but I guess a bunch of people did know who Pogo was. Here's an old receipt that we found from Barnes & Noble in Clearwater, Florida on October 19th, 2008. We didn't even know each other yet back then. And this had to have been Brad's because of what was purchased. Philosophy, Who Needs It, Atlas Shrugged, and The Fall of Rome and The End. Those are not books I probably would have purchased, so this has to have been Brad's. And the total for all three books was $36.31, which would probably be higher now, but anyway, I thought that was cute. My high school yearbook. Show you how nerdy I was. I'm a nerd, what can I say? There she is, folks. And I think that's the only picture of me in the book, because by the time I hit high school, especially my senior year, I pretty much showed up once a week for half of a day. I skipped my way through the whole year. I don't even know how I graduated, to be honest with you. I did not want to be there. I did really good in college, but not in high school. It was just too boring. And part of my problem was I'm one of those people that has 5,000 questions about everything. And I don't think the teachers liked me because of it. Do you know what this is, kids? It's a travel alarm clock. It says West Clocks, genuine leather. Now, after being in storage for years, it does need to be cleaned, but it was made in Germany, it says. So here's the back of it. And what you do with these is you set the time and you wind it, and then you, let's see, on this one, this right here, you pull it out and you turn it to set the alarm. And that's how you do it. So let's see here. So see, I'm winding it. I don't hear any noise. Does it still work? I don't know. So see, here's the, you move this to set the time, and then you wind it so that it goes, and then you pull and turn to set the alarm. Back in the day, before cell phones, people brought these with them on vacation so that they had a way to wake up in the morning for, or if they were on a business trip or whatever. And you could call down to the front desk clerk and have them give you a wake-up call. But a lot of people used these. Now we just set our cell phone, right? I don't know how old this is. If you have any idea, if you're watching and you have any idea, let me know. This next thing I have carted around with me for years, and I don't think I'm going to keep it. It's a lamp with a clock, and I think this is like the Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock, and this is probably Little Bo Peep, maybe? But it's a little girl with a clock and a cat, and then there's some flowers on the back. I mean, it's really cute. So here's the bottom of it. And as you see, it's chipped, but because of the way that this is, I think I had it in my head that I would fix it and use it again one day, but looking at the bottom of it, I don't see how the heck I could fix it to where I could use it. And these old cords are a fire hazard, so I couldn't use it this way. Okay, another fun little thing that Brad had is this Marian Children's Mass book. You can tell it's old by the pictures inside. 1969 is the copyright date on this, and it says that Brad received his Holy Communion on May 10th, 1986. Did you know that, baby?
What?
It says inside this communion book, this Mass book, it says you received your communion on May 10th, 1986.
Oh. Vaguely remember it.
Right? If there wasn't pictures, you probably wouldn't remember it all. But so inside there's, I mean, anybody who grew up Catholic probably is familiar with these books. That's what he had from when he was a little kid. So it's pretty cute, and I'm sure I have stuff like this too somewhere, but if you liked seeing the fun stuff I have come across while going through storage, let me know. Since we're going through storage again next weekend, and I mean heavy duty going through it all, I'd be happy to show you more of this kind of stuff if you like it. Look at how pretty you are. Go on, look at yourself. Don't you just feel like staring at yourself all the time with that pretty face? Little girl. Look at you. It's Sunday morning. Brad and I are out running errands. So this is my mug for today. One of those reusable. And you can throw them in the dishwasher and everything. BPA free. And I'm drinking that, what is it? The Donut Shop chocolate glazed donut coffee. Oh, it's so good. I just put whole milk in it and that's it. I don't put sugar or anything. And it tastes absolutely delightful. We're going to run to Publix, get some little grocery supplies, some coffee and hot dogs and stuff like that. And then get some subs that we can have for lunch today and tomorrow. And we're going to spend the day packing and organizing and cleaning. So I'll probably bring you along for a little bit of that. We're going to look for some boxes that are broken down. I feel like there's two kinds of movers. There's the broke-ass ones who get boxes from stores and use those to move. And then there's the rich ones who go to U-Haul and buy boxes. Which one are you? I'm just curious. And I don't know, even if I had a lot of money, I think I'd still go the other route because I've been doing it for so long. We were just talking about something and I was wondering, depending on how old you are, you might remember this. In the 80s and, well, even the 90s, before the internet came around or took off, phone sex was a really big thing. And so was, they were called party lines. You could call in and there was a bunch of other people on the phone all talking at once, and that's how you could meet other singles in the area. So I remember in high school there was one for, teenagers to call, and they all cost money. And sorry, Mom, I'll never forget that big bill you got that one time. The best part about those silly things was the commercials. For those of you who are younger and didn't get to experience them, this is kind of what you would find, okay? Pick up the phone. You know you want to call me right now. You know you need to. And then there'd be a phone number. And there'd be some gorgeous girl in like a negligee with real big 80s hair. And that was what you would see, especially if you were watching USA Up all night or anything else that was on late at night. But I was just wondering if you guys remember that? And if you don't remember it, what do you think of that? Does that sound weird to you? It sounds weird to me, and I was alive back then. I wonder if I could look it up. There's probably some videos or something that have a compilation of those commercials that used to be on, but they were pretty funny. And that was the one that played a lot in my area. That's why I still remember it. The pick up the phone. I don't know what they had in other areas, but I just thought you guys might get a kick out of that. Okay, here comes Brad. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Guess who's back? Back again. All right, anyway. You know what song that is, or you better. I'm just saying. Okay, well, I thought I'd bring you with me on a little bit of packing fun. I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to show you what I'm actually working with over here. Because this is a lot, you guys. Look at this. This is what I'm actually working with. Does it normally look this bad? Well, not really, most of the time. But I took my jewelry box out of here and a lot of my jewelry that's already packed up, and stuff has just been kind of accumulating in a way that's not very attractive. And I figure it's time. It's time to pack up a lot of this. This is one of those products that I think I read about in a magazine, and it was one of those must-haves for summer, and I got it and I thought it was crap. I mean, it's okay. It's certainly not as good as the stuff I get at the salon, though. Maybe it is okay just in general. I don't know. I didn't like it. So I'm going to use up what I can before I leave, and then it's going away. I'm not going to be keeping it. Oh, I forgot to show you this. This is Sailor by Captain Blankenship Deep Blue Face Moisturizer with bergamot and blue chamomile. This stuff is amazing. I really like it. The first time I put it on, it felt a little bit, my skin felt a little bit sensitive to it. But I just sprayed a little bit of my rose water on it, this stuff, and it was fine. And then ever since when I use it, it's fine. So I'm not sure why I felt sensitive the first time, but ever since it's been fine. So this is cruelty-free, and it's certified organic. There's no fragrance added, and it's really nice. I absolutely love it. I got that at Target. I don't know. It was on clearance, though, so I don't know if they were just trying to get rid of it or if they're discontinuing it or what, but I really recommend it. This is my favorite daytime deodorant. It's the Weleda Wild Rose deodorant. It says 24 hour. It's certainly not, but it's still really good. And it doesn't have aluminum in it. I'm trying to think of how it smells. It smells like cheap 70s perfume when you first spray it on. But once it actually starts soaking into your skin, it smells good. Then it kind of smells like Teen Spirit or something. But when you first put it on, it takes a while to get used to the original smell before it soaks in. So just a forewarning on this, but I love it. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but when I get to Vegas, I have this whole new idea for my toiletries and my makeup, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to surprise you, but I'm excited. I'm definitely bringing this with me on the road trip. This is my salt lamp, and I don't know if it's a psychological thing or not, but I just feel like I cannot live without it. I have to have it in my life. It's kind of a big deal. I feel like I sleep better with it, and I feel like it helps clean the air enough to where I'm able to at least sort of breathe while I'm sleeping. Thank you for joining me, and next weekend, when you see me, we're going to be doing the storage unit next weekend, so that should be fun. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see more of the fun stuff that we come across while going through our storage unit. If you're not interested in it, I don't know if I should just not do a vlog or what, but I mean, let me know if you are or are not interested in the storage unit part of the move. Luckily, the move is only a couple weeks away. We just have another weekend or two of packing and then all the fun will start. Let's see, we also decided, since we are putting a lot of time this weekend into packing, we're going to go watch the Annabelle movie that we want to watch probably on Wednesday night. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we'll be doing the storage unit. So Sunday, this next week when you get to watch it, it'll start on Wednesday. Because for me that's Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week.